Hey everyone, what is going on? So we have another shoutcast from CN Sports, so thank you so much for submitting these battles, I really do appreciate it, and as we can see they're very highly ranked at an ace. So we're taking a look at a very interesting team. We actually have double Shadow, so Shadow Omastar, as well as Shadow Magnezone, and honestly all three of these Pokemon are pretty much spicy for the Great League. I mean, I don't know, which is the most common? Roserade? Maybe. I guess Roserade. I mean, Magnezone is more common in the other leagues. But nonetheless, it's definitely going to be very exciting to see these. And again, thank you so much for submitting them to me. So look at those red eyes from Shadow Omastar. You love to see it. I love it. Yeah, I mean, Omastar's not going to be able to win this matchup. And even if it got a boost, it probably wouldn't win at this point. But, I mean, this should out decent damage. It actually does get a boost. So maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it can win. We'll have to see. I don't know. I mean, it charges up really fast with Mud Shot, right? So it does get to another Ancient Power. With the boost, is this enough to KO? We may see a shield from the Umbreon, though. We do see a shield. That makes sense. So can he get to one more? He has to shield if he wants to. Gonna go ahead and do it. So almost that actually might be able to win this one. Ancient Power probably KOs with that boost. I don't know. I mean, if Umbreon shields, Umbreon will win it. But we'll have to see what happens. We probably do see a shield. No, we do not. So it does KO. And in comes Clefable. Clefable will be able to chomp down. But that Omastar able to take that thanks to the boost. Although is down a shield. So we'll see how it plays out. Gonna bring in Magnezone. Both of these Pokemon resist Charm, but it doesn't seem like it because of how squishy they are. So especially the Shadow Magnezone in the Great League. But Mirror Shot would be doing a lot of damage. So going to be able to get to another one. Oh, going for the Wild Charge. Yeah, that was probably the way to go. You know what? I don't know if Mirror Shot KOs at that range. It might. I don't know. But either way, we see a Pelipper and a Roserade. So going to be able to get to this Grass Knot. Going to be neutral. But it's going to hit hard. Pelipper, as much as I love it, you guys know I love Pelipper if you've been watching my streams. One of my favorite Pokemon for the Great League, a great safe swap, but it's still really squishy and it still takes a lot of damage. So Weather Bolt's not going to be able to KO and Pelipper will go down to a Billet Seed. So yeah, that's going to be a great game, really well played. I'm excited to see how the rest of these battles go. We do have, I believe, 2 sets for you, 10 games. So let's go ahead and see how this game goes. But, okay. So it is going to be Omastar into Alolan Marowak. Okay. So let's see how it plays out. So, obviously the Fire Spin's going to be resisted. Oh, that's Hex. Okay, so Hex is not resisted. So, going to be hit with this Charge Attack, and it will be a Bone Club. That does a lot of damage. Going to be super effective. But this Ancient Power coming back, we may see a shield from the Alolan Marowak. I'm not really sure. Some players might not be familiar with Omastar's moveset. I know I wouldn't be. Obviously, I know it has Ancient Power now. I don't know what else it gets. I think it gets Hydro Pump. I don't know if that's the move you want on it, though. I actually have no idea. So we do see a switch into Shadow Venusaur. In comes this Roserade. Okay, Roserade with the Fire Weather Ball is going to be doing a lot of damage. No doubt about it. So we probably will see a shield. We do. So the opponent is out of shields. Roserade probably shields this as well. Yeah, they do go ahead and shield it. Going to be a Sludge Bomb. Would have done massive damage if not KO'd. Is this Weather Ball enough to KO Venusaur, though? I want to say it is because that's a Shadow Venusaur, but I'm not certain. It's got to be. Yeah, okay, it is. And then in comes Alolan Marowak. Both of these moves are resisted. Totally fine. Marowak is already at like 50% health, so this Grass Knot is going to connect, and it does do a lot. It does do a lot. An attack coming through from the Marowak. This Roserade is absolutely going to town. Bone Club is not going to be enough. And it could actually get to a Weather Ball and KO the Alolan Marowak. Roserade is really fast. I know a lot of people were not happy with the Roselia Community Day, and I understand. But, I mean, it is a pretty good Pokemon. It really is. I'm surprised we don't see more of it. But we definitely do see it from time to time, though. But anyway, that Magnezone was able to obliterate that Azumarill. So, yeah, because this team is so spicy, some players might not even know the moveset on that Omastar, as I mentioned, right? I think Roselia is kind of, people would know that because it's a community day, and Magnezone is popular, as I mentioned, in the other leagues, so they probably know those movesets, but Omastar, not so much. But, okay, so we're seeing it in the Alolan Marowak. We've seen this before, obviously, in the last game, so this Omastar will go ahead and go for the Ancient Power. We'll have to see if we get a shield. They do get a shield. Okay, very nice. Trying to get to another Ancient Power, not quite able to get there. So this Omastar is going to be hit with an attack. It is going to be Bone Club, totally fine. Well, I mean, it does do a lot, as we know, but another Ancient Power coming out. Now, again, this shouldn't be enough to KO. It's not, but it does do a lot of damage. Will we see a shield? We do see a shield. Can this Shadow Omastar farm down? Probably not. Not before another Bone Club. Definitely not. Can it? Oh my gosh, it can. They must have just gotten to that Bone Club. They must have fainted with Bone Club. But in comes Obstagoon. Out comes this Ancient Power. Gonna be doing, well, not really too much, but that's okay. I mean, that's not bad. But Omastar did what it had to do. It took out the Alolan Marowak. In comes Roserade. Okay. So this is definitely going to be a Night Slash. Roserade can take it. Roserade definitely on the squishier side, but it's charging up a lot of energy. Going for the Grass Knot. I think we likely see a shield. I would have went for the Weather Ball. Oh, we don't see a shield. Okay, so maybe Weather Ball wouldn't have KO'd. So nice call on that to go for the Grass Knot. Weather Ball may not have KO'd, so the Grass Knot, I guess, was the way to go. So nice play. So Roserade will get a shield with that Weather Ball, trying to get to Grass Knot. Going to be able to get there because this Manectric attempted to farm down, which I totally respect. But still able to get to that Grass Knot, and Roserade will be able to take that game with a shield remaining as well. So really well done. Let's go ahead and move into the next game, see how we do. Well, not how we do. I'm not playing these games. See how this trainer does. Because I don't know how these battles go. So it could be a 10-0 sweep for all I know. You know, I have no idea. So Shadow Omastar into Galvantula. Okay. So, okay, let's see how this plays out. I mean, obviously those Volt Switches are doing a tremendous amount of damage. This Ancient Power would do a tremendous amount as well. So we do see a shield. Yeah, I expected that shield. Trying to get to one more, but... Oh, he is able to get to one more. That Galvantula is farming down. Will the Galvantula shield? It honestly probably does. Yeah, double shielding it. So the switch into Roserade. The lunge, going to do a lot of damage though. And this Galvantula should have 2 lunge attacks. Oh my gosh, that did so much. So in comes Galarian Stunfisk. Out come the Weather Balls. Can this Roserade get to a second Weather Ball though? Should be able to. Oh, I don't know if it can. It can, because I think that Stunfisk is attempting to farm down. So it should be able to. But what do you bring? Oh no! It looked like maybe a CMP tie. It was. Oh, that is amazing. That is amazing. Okay, Rock Slide KOs. So what are you bringing? You can't bring in the Magnezone, right? You got to bring in the Omastar. Okay, no, you're bringing in the Magnezone. Okay. Going for the Mirror Shot. Yeah, going for the Mirror Shot. This should be enough to KO. Yeah, it was a tough decision which one you should bring in. I don't know. It actually doesn't even KO. It leaves it at 1 HP in a dream. So Magnezone is going to go ahead and shield this up. Yeah, to shield it at that point. Going to be able to KO. Magnezone with energy though. In comes Politoed. Oh my gosh, this Wild Charge is absolutely going to end Politoed's existence on this planet. So there goes Politoed. In comes Galvantula, trying so hard to get to another move. Okay. Going to go ahead and shield it and get to a Wild Charge, because Volt Switch takes a while to get to, right? You're going to be able to get to it, even though it's resisted and we saw a debuff, for it's still going to be enough to KO. It's still going to be enough, so able to take that win. So that was a very good game. Well played. Man, Shadow Magnezone is absolutely nothing to joke with. If you can get shields away from the opponent, we've seen it in other leagues. In the Ultra Endmaster Premier Cup, it absolutely goes to town. So, yeah, if you can get shields from your opponent, it's going to do so much damage. But Shadow Omastar into Defense Deoxys. Okay. So, okay, Deoxys is hitting for super effective damage with counters. So Ancient Power coming out. Again, I mean, if people are not familiar with the attacks, we might see a shield. Okay, they do not shield. I guess maybe they knew it was Ancient Power. Maybe they thought they could survive it no matter what, because of how tanky Deoxys is. But either way, they didn't shield, so that was a nice no shield by the opponent. Another Ancient Power coming out. So we likely don't see another shield because this does not KO Deoxys. So we're not going to see a shield, makes sense. So Deoxys will go ahead and go for an attack. It's going to be Psycho Boost, yeah. So Psycho Boost KOs, so this Deoxys is debuffed, so it might switch out. It probably does. This is really not a great situation. Down a shield and switch. We do see it, oh my gosh, okay. So Mirror Shot coming out. Now, the thing is, Magnezone and Roserade both do resist Razor Leaf, but it's still doing a lot of damage, especially to that Magnezone, but I guess, I mean, Roserade can handle Victreebel a little bit better. So Weather Ball coming out, that will be enough to KO. In comes Deoxys, trying to get to a Psycho Boost. Oh, they pull the switch into the Weather Ball. They catch the Weather Ball on a Galvantula? Oh, maybe they thought they caught the Grass Knot. I'm not really sure what happened there. I feel like they thought they caught a Grass move That's why they didn't shield. But even if it was Grass Knot, to be honest, it would still do a lot of damage to Galvantula. So really surprised we didn't see a shield there. The opponent still has 2 shields. Wow. Okay, well played. This was a tough one. You came back from it, so it was well played. Good game. So we're going to see the double mirror shot, and this is going to get both shields. So there we go. And try to get to another one. Not able to get to it, so going to switch into Roserade. Cannot switch. Hold up, this game is not over. This is going to be a Psycho Boost that KOs. Oh, and the Magnezone goes down. So the opponent still pulls that one out. I thought the opponent was going to... That game took a lot of twists and turns. I thought the opponent was actually going to be able to pull it out. But well played nonetheless. Oh, the opponent did pull it out. I thought they gave up the game, but yeah, well played nonetheless. So this is a great matchup. Yeah, I mean, this almost does double resisting these fire attacks. So we do see a switch into Politoed. So that was a nice switch by the opponent, but was not able to catch the move. So out comes Grass Knot. So Grass Knot charges up super fast. It's only one more additional Bullet Seed compared to Weather Ball, so it does charge up really fast. So we're going to see an attack here. Is this Blizzard? No, going to be a Weather Ball. Nice call. So now this Roserade trying to get to another attack, but we do see the switch. Now the Omastar comes in. Oh, this might be with the 30-second timer. I didn't even notice that. Because they switched really fast, so I feel like it is. Oh my gosh, that boost on Omastar. So Omastar is going to go ahead and go for the Ancient Power. Oh my god, that's going to send Talonflame into next week. So out comes Politoed. Politoed is going to go ahead and get to that Weather Ball, but we're going to see a shield, and that shield makes sense because of the boost. Ferrothorn, okay, Ferrothorn is resisting Ancient Power, and Ancient Power is not a good move anymore. So even with the buff, it does okay damage for a Ferrothorn, for an Ancient Power, right? Into a Ferrothorn, but that was because of the boost. So we do see a Power Whip. That was a nice catch. And now going to be able to charge up enough for 2 Weather Balls. Going for the Grass Knot. That Politoed tried to catch the Weather Ball, but they were not able to. So nice overfarm that will KO. And now this Roserade has a Weather Ball to KO the Ferrothorn. Man, I don't know which Pokemon to feature in this video. Do I say it's a Shadow Omastar feature, a Roserade, or a Magnezone? I mean, all of them are shining. Maybe I'll just call it like a unique team in the title or something. This is a super unique team. Doing super well as well. You love to see it. You love to see it. I'm definitely really impressed with I'm impressed with all of them. I personally want to use Roserade myself in the Great League. So I am interested and really excited to be seeing these battles with Roserade. But okay, going up against Wigglytuff. So Magnezone does resist Charm. We do see that Ampharos is switching. So going to go ahead and go for Mirror Shot. Yeah, going for the bait. We could see a shield here because it's still really... Okay, we don't see a shield, but we see an attack drop and another Mirror Shot. So this Mirror Shot, probably not going to get a shield. It does not, but it gets another attack drop. However, if this is Focus Blast, it still KOs. Oh no, it's Thunder Punch, yeah. Like, so I'm hesitating. Like, it's kind of like, do I want to shield or not? So going to go ahead and go for another Mirror Shot that will get the shield. Very nice. So this is not going to be shielded. If it's another Thunder Punch with those debuffs, Magnezone should live. It might have lived anyway, but it still takes a lot of damage. Oh, the switch to catch the Thunder Punch into Roserade. Not going to do much because of the double debuff, but that was a beautiful switch. In comes the Wigglytuff. Okay, I mean, Roserade does actually resist Charm, but as I mentioned, it doesn't look like it because Roserade is still taking a lot of damage. So it's going to go ahead and charge up extra energy and go for the Weather Ball. Man, Roserade is so good. It's basically a Cherrim, but it's still really good. I really want to try Roserade myself. Going to switch into Magnezone as soon as that switch timer came up. Going to go ahead for this Mirror Shot to KO. And it does KO, so that's nice. So in comes Azumarill, a beautiful shiny one. Cannot get off a move. That's really unfortunate. Can Roserade get to a Grass Knot? Oh, I feel like I can't. It's not even going to try it. So we're going to just go for the Ancient Power. I don't know, hoping for the boost maybe. So Omastar is going to go ahead and shield this one up. Going to be play rough, but that would do a lot of damage. This Ancient, you got to really hope for the boost. I feel 2 Ancient Powers shouldn't be enough, right? Even from a Shadow? No, not even close. I don't know. I mean, maybe a catch? Oh my gosh, the opponent tried to catch and they were able to farm down. That is huge for the Omastar. It might actually be able to get to an additional Ancient Power now, but it might have to catch on the Roserade. Oh, they try to catch. They were not able to catch, but they do get to a Weather Ball. This might be enough to KO the Azumarill. It might not be. I'm not sure. It is not enough. Oh my gosh, they both go down at the same time, making CN Sports the winner. Oh, man, what a spicy game. What a spicy game. Very well played. Oh, man. Okay, so it looks like he's switching the lead. So now putting Roserade in the lead, but the same team. Totally cool. So let's see how this plays out. See if it's different in the lead or not. So it's going to be Roserade into Hypno. Okay, not good for the Roserade. So we're going to go ahead and switch into Magnezone. Oh my gosh, okay. That's terrible. Yeah, you just have to try and lower its attack and do as much damage as possible, I guess. The opponent was definitely able to punish you for that, but that's okay. Gonna go ahead and go for another Mirror Shot right now. And trying to just lower the attack. Yeah, I mean, an Earthquake is going to KO no matter what. You might as well let it go. There's no reason to bait if you're the opponent. They actually do bait. Because I don't think... I don't think anyone's going to shield that. That will allow a Mirror Shot to come through. Again, it's not going to do much at all, but looking for that debuff. We do get the debuff. Okay, so the opponent did charge up a decent amount of energy, and this Rock Slide is going to actually be shielded now, okay? Okay, gonna go ahead and charge up extra energy and go for the Mirror Shot. Almost has enough for 2 Mirror Shot attacks. So gonna go for 1. The Stunfisk, okay, getting low. Another attack drop. Going for the Wild Charge. Yes, this is double resisted, but is it still enough to KO? This is a powerful move. It is enough to KO, so Magnezone actually able to just flip that. Holy cow, that was a good play. Because the opponent shield baited. That was a good play. That was a good play. Able to switch the advantage. Wow, I can't believe that Magnezone won. So now Omastar is going to be matched up with Hypno, which is still not good. But this is still going to be an uphill battle, right? Because basically Hypno can shield these attacks coming from Omastar and try and confusion down the Roserade, which is what you have to watch out for. So we'll probably see shields. Yeah, we do see a shield. And yeah, this Hypno is going to be able to not only farm down the Omastar, but it's going to have an attack for that Roserade. So that's not going to be good. But we'll have to see, does Roserade have an attack ready to go? I don't think it does. No, it does not. Okay, so what is it? What does it have besides Thunder Punch? I actually don't know. Fire Punch. Okay, wow, that does a lot. So yeah, this game is not looking too good. Able to get to the Grass Knot, so this should be enough to KO, actually. What was in the back? I don't remember. So it does KO. Umbreon. Oh, Umbreon. Yeah, Umbreon's going to take it. Umbreon has too much health to be able to fight back. Not able to fight back on that one. But that's okay. So let's go ahead and go into the next game. See how the next game plays out. But nonetheless, that was still a really good game. Really well played. So it is going to be Omastar into Talonflame. You love to see it. We're going to see a switch here, but the opponent might try and catch, like we saw previously. Oh, they switch out early and into Meganium, and now out comes Roserade. Oh, this is a great matchup. Weather Ball, super effective. Roserade is neutral to Earthquake, and it will do a lot of damage because of how squishy Roserade is. But it should be able to take 1 Earthquake, I think. Like, it should be able to. Like, I've never been in the matchup. The opponent actually baits, so nice bait by the opponent. Yeah, I understand that shield from CN Sports as well, because it's kind of like the Earthquake would do a lot. Honestly, it might even KO. I feel like it doesn't, but it would still do a lot. So we do see the Talonflame, and the Talonflame is definitely going to farm down. But the thing is, like, yeah, the fire moves are double resisted by Omastar, and the flying attack Brave Bird is single resisted. So, yeah. We do see a Weather Ball, and that is totally fine. And now the Incinerate will feint that. Obviously, you can't bring in Magnezone. You can't take those Flame Charge attacks. Oh, they go for the Ancient Power immediately, but the switch into a Azumarill. Nice switch by the opponent. I thought they were probably going to switch out, but these Omastar should definitely switch out, but it might be farming up and then switching. Yeah, that's what they're doing. Okay, I like it. So now we have Magnezone into Azu. So Azu, going for an attack Hydro Pump would probably KO. It's Ice Beam, not going to be able to KO. You could just go for Mirror Shots at this point in time. The Azumarill basically has to start shielding. So let's see. Mirror Shot. Actually, it's not going to even shield. Well, actually, you know what? Let's see. Is Magnezone going to shield this? They are going to shield it. Maybe farm down? Going to be able to farm down. Can it get off an attack? Okay, it does get off an attack against the Talonflame. That's good. So Talonflame has to shield this. Even if they thought it was a Mirror Shot, Talonflame gonna go ahead and go for an attack, which will KO. Flame Charge will be enough. And yeah, I mean, I don't think Brave Bird might KO, to be honest. Unless if they get a boost, Brave Bird might KO. It's going for an attack. Flame Charge definitely doesn't KO. Brave Bird is boosted. It is a Brave Bird. It is enough to KO. I thought it was going to be at that range, yeah, because it's a Shadow, right? So okay, that's fine. So let's go ahead and jump into the final game. Props to this trainer though, really well played as well. So we're going to see Shadow Omastar into Talonflame. You'll love to see it. This is a shiny Talonflame. So we're going to see a switch into Toxicroak. Obviously the switch into Roserade, really good. So we're going to see an attack right now. Roserade will go ahead and shield this one up. Going to be Mud Bomb. And this Roserade charging up a lot of energy, going for Weather Ball. This Weather Ball coming out right now. And it will get the shield. Very nice. And another Weather Ball coming out. This probably will go through. It's going to do a lot. It's not going to KO. Yeah, it does go through. And trying to get one more. Not able to get to it, but will the Roserade decide to shield? They do shield, okay, they want to get to that Weather Ball, able to get it off, so this Weather Ball will KO. The Toxicroak, if it shields, I think Roserade can get to another one. They actually are going for it. I think Roserade is going to win that race, but the switch into Talonflame, and now in comes Shadow Omastar. This Ancient Power will connect. There's no shields, so this is definitely connecting. Booyah! Goodbye. In comes this Galvantula. This Ancient Power is connecting against Galvantula. I don't think this KOs, but it does a tremendous amount of damage. It almost KOs. And oh my gosh. Wow, this Omastar with Ancient Power. Shadow Omastar, what other moves does it have? I have to check that out. I actually don't know. Roserade does fall down and go for the Weather Ball against Toxicroak. The Galvantula may have switched out. I'm not really too sure. But either way, it's a good game anyway. And that will be it for this one, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good day. Bye.